Hey guys, it's Lesa Milan, and you're watching That Grape Juice.
Yeah, hi Lisa. Welcome back to London.
Thank you.
How's it treating you so far?
So far, so good. London's like
good.
my happy place. I love coming back here.
Yeah.
My husband's from England, so it's
You're here
always
often?
nice. I'm here all the time.
Yeah, and I'm loving the blue, by the way. I didn't say that
Thank
earlier, but I'm
you.
loving the baby blue. It's one of my
Thank
favourite
you. I love
colours.
your hair.
Thank you. I'm trying to have like my little Beyonce moment. You
Yeah,
know,
it's
a little
it's
bit.
definitely giving Beyonce.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna run with it for like the rest of my life because you told me that I look like Beyonce. So there we go. We have so much to talk about because you wear like so many different hats. Obviously, you're a mum, you're an entrepreneur, and you're also a star on the Real Housewives of Dubai, which is amazing.
Thank you.
So let's get into things.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about your journey and for like everybody who doesn't know.
So, I'm Lesa Milan. I am on the Real Housewives of Dubai, but my biggest role is that of a mom.
Of course.
I have 3 little boys. And
Oh, boy mum.
a boy mom.
Yeah.
And I'm the founder and chief designer of luxury maternity brand Mina Roe.
Love that, love that. And if we go back to the show quickly, how did that actually come about? How do you get
So,
like scouted for reality TV show
people,
like this?
you know, I think this is my number one question too. So you don't really get scouted necessarily, but it's like a referral basis type of thing.
Okay.
And my friend, she, they reached out to her. She's a model, and they asked her like, hey, because she gets all the castings that come in town because she's a model.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, do you want to cast for this show? And do you know anybody else that you think would be a good fit? And she put me forward.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Friends that bring you in.
Yes.
In little ways, I love that. What's something that like no one could have prepared you about filming when it comes to reality TV?
Well, I would say real friendships. I don't recommend having like your bestie of lifetime on a show with you, because I think sometimes TV and fame and stuff like that can affect relationships.
100%.
And so I think that's one thing that I wasn't prepared for, because I did reality TV before. I did BET's College Hill, but I was living in a house with people that I didn't know. So we had just met, and it was kind of like a Big Brother, real world type
And
of
it's
vibe.
like it's totally okay if you don't like them.
Totally okay if you don't like them. Totally okay if you go below the belt. It's very different. So I think with this, we are a group of friends in real life, but I think because we run in the same social circle and we're not very, very close, it made it a lot easier. But I came in with some of my best friends, and we're not friends today. So I think that for me was the hardest part.
I've watched a lot of Real Housewives.
Yeah.
I feel like I could have told you that for free. Like the relationships and the strains. I feel like with friends, of course, like besties, like completely get separated.
Because we're all friends and we've known each other for a while. I mean, I know Caroline Brooks since I moved to Dubai, almost 10 years ago, but we were never best friends, And then I've known Nina, who I brought on the show season 1. She was my longest friend. We're no longer friends after season 1. And then Ayan, who was like my bestie, we're no longer friends. So my only lesson, I would say, you can bring friends into the group, but no one that you're like this with, because you just never want someone to switch up on you.
Is there any way that there could be reconciliations maybe in the future? Like, do you see that happening, especially
I mean, everything is quite surface, so there is, but for me, I'm so big on loyalty. I don't know if it's a Jamaican in me, I don't know, but loyalty and respect are so big for me, and once I lose respect for you, it's kind of like,
it's
where
hard
do
to
we
build
go?
that back up.
It really is, and I don't even know if I have the time. I have 3 kids to run after,
It's true, you're just kind of like, why should it be petty? You've got like so many things in life to do. Why should we focus on that? I completely understand that. And I feel like in the show you also illustrated how overwhelming it can be when you're like juggling marriage, motherhood, your
100%.
business. This is life, do you know what I mean? So how do you manage?
People always say, do you balance? I don't balance. I always say I try to integrate. So for example, when I'm spending time with my kids, I try not to be multitasking. I give them my undivided attention, so that way when I'm focusing on work, I don't have that mom guilt. And it works, but I'm still struggling. I'm out here struggling, but doing my best.
Yeah, of course. I guess you just live and you learn, right?
Yeah, you do.
How else are you gonna like know what to do?
Exactly.
You don't just, like, go through it. I totally get that. And you obviously, you did say earlier, you have 3 boys.
Yeah.
They're really big into football, aren't they?
They're so big into football.
And their dad's English, so who do they support? Do you know?
So
team?
So it's crazy. My husband supports Tottenham Hotspurs.
Okay, that's
so
a big boo.
Yeah. So any Arsenal fans, do not hate me, okay?
I'm an Arsenal fan. fan myself.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh God, we can't be friends.
I'm not.
Because they take it so seriously. But then it's so crazy. My middle son, he follows Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah,
he
that's
really
nice.
got into Ronaldo when he was playing with Manchester United recently.
Mhm.
And so he was like the only one in the house that was a Man U fan. And so we have all these Spur things, and then he has a Man U bedroom set.
Oh.
You know, and I'm like, come on. And
Yeah.
after Ronaldo left, we thought, okay, yeah, this is going to be good. He'll come back on the Spurs train.
Mhm.
But no, he's just stuck it out. He loves Rashford. He loves like all the Man U guys. And I'm like, oh, God. But
That's super cute.
hopefully sooner than later he'll come back
You want
over
him
to
to go
Spurs.
back over to your side. I don't know about that. It's but you're a
Yes.
nice mum then, because in my household we all had to support Arsenal. There
Yeah.
was no, oh, you get to pick your own team, sweetie. No, we didn't get that.
Really?
Like, this is a team
I
that
think
you're
it's
born
because
into.
I'm not English. My husband is like, he will not even buy him a hat
Yeah.
that says anything except Spurs. But for me,
Yeah.
I'm like the mommy, so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get you the kit, I'll get you the hat, I'll get you the scarf.
Mhm.
You know, I'm that mom.
Okay, like, yeah, because you're a nice mum. I love that. And even with like amazing shows like The Real Housewives of Dubai, we only see an hour, obviously, of like your entire cast lives.
Yeah.
So what's one thing that would surprise us about you that we haven't seen on like TV just yet?
Oh, that's a really good question. What's something that would surprise you guys? I feel like my life is such an open book that you've kind of gotten to see so many different realms and aspects of me.
Okay.
But I think people haven't really seen me as the stage mom that I am. I'm literally
you're
my
stage mom.
I am bigger than Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner has nothing on me. When I tell you I'm taking my kids to the top, I'm
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
them to the top. So I think that's a side of me that people have not seen. Like, I'm really, really involved when it comes to my kids and their dreams and their sports and their education. So I think maybe next season you guys will see a little bit more of that, but I am so switched on when it comes to being a stage mom.
Oh, that's really cute.
Momager.
That's what I was just about to say. What do they want to do? Is it a lot of sports or
Yeah,
like a
so
mixture?
no, it's football. Like,
Okay, all
they eat,
football.
sleep, breathe football. But thank God they are so academic, you know. And I really enforce that because I'm like, you're gonna have to be able to read your contracts, you know. Like, that's
Yeah.
how I play that with them. But no, they're so big in football. They actually play for Manchester City Academy in Dubai.
Do they?
They do,
That's
they do,
amazing.
and they're being scouted and recruited to come here to play in some of the academies. So we'll see. We'll see, God willing, inshallah, as they say in Dubai.
Well, congrats to them already. That's
Thank
a really
you.
big achievement. I
Thank
love
you.
that. Also, you are obviously a boss babe. You've got your luxury maternity line as
do.
well. What are some of your key takeaways and even advice for others who want to like begin their entrepreneurship journey?
So I always say to people, which is the advice my husband gave to me when I was starting out, if there's a problem and you have a solution for that problem, that's always like the first indication that you're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
I think right now entrepreneurship is oversaturated. Not that I don't think, you know, we all have it in us, but in my opinion, we're not all meant to be entrepreneurs. It's okay to be, you know, the CFO instead of the CEO. You know, it's okay because you can be really, really amazing at that. Every company needs different moving parts.
Yeah.
But if you are going to become an entrepreneur, definitely do your market research. It takes a lot of time, commitment, and money. If you're going to do something online, do not forget to put in your marketing budget because you do not have that. What my biggest setback was, I underestimated putting my store online rather than in a brick and mortar.
Yeah.
So in a brick and mortar, you have foot traffic. So it doesn't matter. Somebody could just be in the mall and they run into your store. When it's online, if you're not putting heavy money into marketing, whether it's through influencers or if it's through social media ads, no one's going to see it. So you have to have a really good budget for marketing.
Yes.
And then product placement. So our brand got really big when Beyonce wore it. And I would say that obviously Beyonce, but there's so many other celebrities that could be in line with your brand that could really help to elevate it. And so reaching out to the celebrities is not necessarily the way to go, but find, for example, if it's fashion, find their stylist.
Yeah.
You know, reach out to their stylist. If you're selling juice, reach out to their trainer or their nutritionist,
Yeah.
and then you'll get them to do it that way, especially if you don't have a big budget.
Yeah.
So that would be my only, I think that was probably 10 different advice.
No,
but
these are really great pieces
yeah,
of advice.
so those
Yeah.
are things that I would definitely give for young entrepreneurs.
Oh, I love that. How did you feel when you did see Beyonce in your
Oh my God, I died.
Yeah, I would have died as well.
It was amazing. It was amazing. She wore two different dresses, 2 different times, and it broke her website. You know, so
Nice,
that
yeah.
was really, really good. Especially because at the time I was a one-man band. I was the marketing person. I was the one doing the packaging. I was the one doing everything for the brand.
I feel you on that.
You know, from literally from like my little studio. So it was amazing, and it really just elevated the brand and took it to the next level.
Yeah, you have to wear so many hats basically.
So many hats. Yeah,
so
it looks so easy, and that's what I keep telling people. I don't want to like defer people from becoming entrepreneurs, but I feel because of social media, everybody feels like in order to be a boss, you need to own the company, but there's so much stress
and
so many things that come into being the boss, whereas you can make way more money and be less stressed being the best and top employee. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, she's trying to tell women not to. No, that's not what I'm saying, but you can literally make 10 times more and be, you know, just as effective not being a CEO.
Yeah, what I hear you saying is basically, obviously, go for your dreams, pick your passion, but also don't stress yourself out too much.
Don't stress yourself
out.
Don't
underestimate how much.
And don't do it for the gram. I think the social media just puts so much pressure on young people these days. Like if you're not, you know, if you don't own a candy store online, you're not a boss, which is not true. You have people who are doctors, lawyers, teachers, firemen.
Exactly.
That
they're all
are,
bosses too.
You know, and they're all bosses too in their own right, and they're getting the benefits and the health insurance and well, I mean in the UK you guys get free healthcare, but if in America these jobs come with so much benefit that why not capitalize and take advantage of those things while, you know, being stress free, you know? But if you do choose to be an entrepreneur, definitely go at it and give it 100.
No, I love that. I love that. It's honest advice right now. Have to give honest advice. So what style tips would you give to expectant mums, and what must-haves from Mina Roe would you tell people to get?
Well, I would tell you to shop the entire store, but if I'm being really honest, I would say go for the basics first. So we have like the seamless leggings. I think every expectant mom needs a little black dress, one that you can wear pre and post pregnancy, and or Ricci dress offers that, or seamless black leggings. You can wear pre and post pregnancy. I would start out with the basics first. One swimsuit, one dress, one legging, one t-shirt, and you'll be fine for majority of your pregnancy. But then if you want to jazz it up, we carry, you know, the best in maternity dresses that, you know, are very, very flattering to the body. And we also have our post-pregnancy wear. So when you're done having your baby, you don't have to rush to snap back, because we got you covered.
Oh, you've covered it all.
We have. And we just launched our skincare.
Oh, you see.
So, yeah, we help you to prevent stretch marks and just be a baddie forever.
That is so good. Preventing stretch marks. Yes. Everybody needs to jump on that. Everybody's going to love that. You were talking about marketing earlier as well. Yes. So what would you say is next? What's your next plan for your brand?
So it hasn't come out yet on the show, but maybe by the time we air this, it will, because I think it's 2 episodes away. The launch of our skincare line. So as I mentioned, it's mainly focused on stretch mark prevention. So we have belly oils, belly masks, and the beautiful thing about it is you don't have to be pregnant to get stretch marks. I mean, I started getting stretch marks since I was a teenager, and so it's just for women in general, and I just love that aspect of the brand, that we kind of cover everything, and it's all natural and organic ingredients and vegan.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That is perfect.
Thank you.
Oh, congrats on that. That's really good. I feel like everybody loves a vegan win when it
Right?
comes to their skincare.
Definitely, especially organic ingredients.
Yeah,
too.
organic.
So nice.
No bad stuff, no nasties.
No nasties.
So I'm going to go back actually to Real Housewives talk for just a second. What took so long for season 2 to come out? I feel like a lot of people
know
that.
what? They wanted to save the best for last. I don't know. You'd have to ask production. We were waiting in the wings just like the fans, and we're just so happy that it's finally here. We're actually already mid-season, which is crazy. I feel like it's just been happening so fast, but we're already mid-season. We're gearing up to shoot our reunion, and it's exciting.
I was saying earlier, I love reunions.
Oh, I don't.
The tea. I can understand why you wouldn't.
I don't like reunions at all. I don't like confrontation, but I also But on the flip side, I do like to clear things up.
Okay, good.
And if there's any resolution that needs to happen when it comes to friendships or, you know, arguments, I'm definitely always on board for that. So let's see what Andy Cohen can achieve this week.
Oh, Andy, I love it. I feel like I need to be Andy sometime soon and ask some of the juicy questions.
Oh, you'd be so good at it.
Thank you. I hope so. I was also going to say the fashions. That's a big, big part of it. How do you kind of like know what to wear? Do they give you the dress code or like a color scheme? Because everyone's always so like in tune.
Yeah. So last season for our reunion, we just got to wear whatever, which is why some people looked like they were going to dinner, while the rest of us looked like we were going to the Oscars. But this season, thankfully, we have a color scheme at least.
Nice.
So we'll see who shows up basic and who doesn't.
Oh
yeah.
Well, can't wait to see that.
Can't wait to see that.
What would you say is the biggest difference between season 1 and season 2 now?
In terms of what?
Oh, just in terms of like everything. Like,
really,
have you got like a big noticeable difference?
Well, I think we are a lot closer as a group. I think we understand each other better. I think the friendship dynamics are very different.
Yeah, you did mention that.
Yeah, I think overall season 2 is just a better show. Yeah, we kind of know what we're doing now.
Okay, yeah, you're in your groove.
We're in our groove, in our stride.
Nice. This might be a little bit too like presumptuous then, but what can we expect from season 3?
We don't know yet, but I'll say season 1 was warm.
Yeah.
Season 2 is hot, and I think season 3, if we get one, will be sizzling.
Sizzling, fire,
spicy,
everything. Well, you know what? That makes great TV, so we love to hear that.
Thank you.
And then, yeah, we love seeing your motherhood journey play out in the show. Like I said, with you and your boys, that's really nice. And you said that you're gonna will they like feature a little bit more and like you'll show that side of things?
I don't know yet.
Like the momager?
I don't know. You guys have to tune in season 3 to see how it plays out.
Not gonna give us even a little bit of exclusive.
I don't know because we haven't started filming yet. So the show really covers you as you're going through things in your life. So if during that time that's what I'm doing, then you'll see that for sure.
Okay, nice. And I was gonna ask you, where is your happy place? I know you did mention like London is your happy place.
Yeah, I do love it here.
You like it, but do you have any other places?
Well, I love going back home to Jamaica. Jamaica is like where I am at peace, at zen, and I'm in my complete and utter element for sure. I would say Jamaica would be that.
Also, one of my bucket list places. I feel like I was talking to you earlier. I was saying everywhere's my bucket list place. Dubai,
Miami,
where you're from, Miami, where you're originally from, and obviously Jamaica. But yeah, you rep your Jamaican heritage. And you're very proud of it, which is amazing.
Thank you.
If you're gonna have a trip to Jamaica, which 3 castmates would you bring along?
Oh, I would bring Caroline Brooks because she knows how to party and she has Jamaican heritage as well. So I feel like she would be down for everything. I would bring Taline as well because Taline is super fun.
Nice.
And I would bring Saba. So Saba is she's the friend of the show, but she's so fun. I love Saba.
Basically, just all the lit people.
I'll bring all the lit people. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I love that. And we also know Bravo loves like the ultimate girls trip, which I think is so much fun.
Yeah.
Which housewife from any of the franchises would you bring if you were going to go on like a
trip?
trip?
So I just did this the other day. Someone asked me this question and I said I would put all the Lisas.
Okay, but like Lisa Rinna,
Lisa Vanderpump, myself, Lesa Milan, there's Lisa Hochstein, there's Lisa Barlow from Salt Lake City, and Lisa Wu, who is like the original Lisa from Atlanta. I think that's 6 of us.
Yes, I do remember her.
Yeah, she's like Asian. Yes. Yeah, okay, yeah. So those would be my girls trip. All the Lisas, because I think we all have big personalities and it would be an epic show.
Yeah. Then people might say this is a bit of Lisa discrimination though. They might be like, we want someone else who's not a Lisa.
No, I think that would be fun. I didn't even notice until the other day that we had so many Lisas in the Housewife franchise. Yeah, so it's perfect. It's so perfect. Yeah.
No, I love that for you. I also want to do a quick kind of like game, quick fire, rapid questions to see which one do you prefer.
Okay.
So obviously we mentioned that you're Jamaican. So are you going to go for the curry goat or the jerk chicken?
Oh, I'll go with the jerk chicken.
Nice. Reggae or dancehall?
Dancehall.
Miami summer or Dubai summer?
Oh,
I know what you're going to say. Miami summer because Dubai
is so hot.
Yeah. I knew you was going to say that actually. And we also did mention that Olympics is starting today.
Yes.
We have the opening ceremony.
Yes.
And you're going to have a European summer.
I am.
So you're going over to the Olympics.
I am. My family and I are going to the Olympics. We have to go and support Shelly and Fraser Price.
There we go. I was
I
going to
love
ask you
her
who you're
so
supporting.
much. It's so tricky too because I'm Team Jamaica when it's athletics, but I'm Team USA when it's gymnastics.
Okay.
And then I'm Team Great Britain if Jamaica and USA
are out.
are out.
So basically you're going to win regardless because you've got so many teams.
Regardless. Yeah.
And then if there's ever football, obviously you're Team England.
Yeah,
so.
Team England. Yeah, for sure.
No, I love
Unless it's Jamaica and England in the finals of the World Cup. Never say never.
You know what?
It's possible if
happens.
if the Jamaica Football Federation would get their crap together, Jamaica could have such a good team. There's so many Jamaican citizens that are playing in Europe in Premier League and all the big leagues that we could actually put a really strong team together and win.
Nice.
So I just wish the government and the people would just get their crap together and put a really solid team. And I think would be amazing.
Well, I'd love to see your fashions for that. I feel like you go half and half. Half Jamaican shirt.
My kids have done that for like school dress up day for like international or like national day, and they have like the t-shirts with the half English, half Jamaican flag.
I love that.
Yeah,
you see,
it's so cute.
I thought that I was a little pioneer coming up with that by myself, but apparently it's already been done.
It's all over Amazon.
Is it? Oh, okay. I need to get myself the half England one, half Nigeria one.
Oh, nice.
When we're playing football. I've been to a match before.
Oh, you have?
And I had like my Nigeria shirt and then like an England flag. And then everyone in my family was like, "What are you doing? Are you mixed race? Like, what's happening?" I was like, "I don't know. I'm just trying to support like
both." Yeah. Oh, I
but
love
it's
that.
hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have one final question for you.
Yes.
What is next for Lesa Milan?
Ooh, I have a lot of things that I'm working on. I don't like to count my chickens before they hatch, but I will say, God willing, some really amazing things.
Yeah.
Really amazing
Period.
things. Yeah.
You can leave us so vague like that.
So vague. So vague.
Something really amazing,
Stay
guys.
tuned.
We will be staying tuned. So thank you so much.
Thank
for speaking
you.
with
This
us
was so
at
fun.
That Grape Juice.
Yes. Thank you, Grape Juice.
That Grape Juice, girl.